Okay, so in this example, we're going to do two examples of finding the least common denominator given two rational expressions. The reason we're doing this is because in order to add fractions, like we talked about in an earlier video, you got to have a common denominator. So, what is that common denominator? What is the least common denominator? Well, for 5 and 4, what is the smallest, the least? What's the smallest number that they both divide into evenly? That is 20. 5 goes into 20 and so does 4. For your variable part, it's pretty simple. You just pick the larger exponent. X cubed is larger than x squared. That is the LCD. Okay. What about over here? It's the same idea, right? If by chance, note, if we had the same exponent, then you just write it down. Like if this was x cubed, this would still be the LCD. So if the exponents are the same, just pick one of them because they're the same thing and write it down. So it's the same idea here. We see an x plus 3, both to the first power. They both have the same power, so we just write it down once. There's an x minus 1 here, but there is not an x minus 1 there. So we write that down. There's an x plus 4, but we don't see one here, so we got to write that down. So basically you got to write down all the factors that you see, and then if there's a factor factors that have exponents, you just pick the one that has the larger exponent. So that's the idea behind finding the least common denominator. Now we're going to move on with a video of actually adding and subtracting these together.